The Riftbreaker is an amazingly well done tower defense, hack and slash construction game that keeps its concept simple while still making you feel smart as you build out your colony headquarters. There are a few things though I wish I had realized earlier as I played it through, so I put together a list of 20 things I wish I'd known before I started playing the Riftbreaker. The first thing I wish I would have known was that you should create multiple copies of the same weapon. There are a range of stats they can get, and each time you create the weapon you have a chance to make an even better weapon, even if they're both of the same quality. The second thing is, don't build outposts on the initial story missions you get sent on, because you'll realize that these don't actually have the new resources you're looking for. You have to complete those missions, and then a new mission will later appear that says something along the lines of resource mining outpost, like I'm showing here below. The third thing I wish I would have realized was that you don't need to worry about losing many resources when building anything on a planet you don't plan on putting an outpost on, because when you go to leave, a prompt will appear letting you sell all of your buildings to recoup some of the costs of what you spent. The next thing I wish I would have realized is that some enemies are weak or resistant to certain kinds of ammunition, so you want to make sure you have different kinds of weapon on your mech at all times so you're not left fighting an enemy that's almost impossible to kill. The next one is a big one. You should always have technology research going on. They are going to take forever, and every second you don't have research underway is going to cost you a lot of time later. So do yourself a favor and always keep your research queue full. Alongside always keeping your research queue full, you should always upgrade all of your communication hubs and laboratories as much as you can in order to always have the maximum research speed possible. There will come a mission where you have to pipe water across what feels like the entire map. Go ahead and kill all the enemies between where you're building the pipe and the base so you don't have them constantly trying to break your pipes. Good luck. Now this next one, I can't believe I didn't realize this earlier because I actually found out later on this is something they teach you on the loading screens, but this was a massive one that really plagued me for a while. It's being able to hold the left alt button to build the maximum upgraded level of building you can currently create, rather than having to build all of the buildings and then upgrade them one by one. Trust me, this one's a lifesaver. Not every base needs to be connected. You can create smaller bases across the map and still have all of your resources be shared, although this doesn't apply for energy. If you happen to get any of the random events like acid rain, rock rain, an earthquake, or a tornado, you can actually instantly repair by hitting the R button using that shortcut and quickly repairing any of the objects so that you don't lose too many buildings as you're being plagued by whatever it is. Speaking of shortcuts, shortcuts are your friends. Here are the most important ones. Repair is R, G is to upgrade, C is wall, V is a rift gate, Z is an energy connector, and F is to sell by default. If you've updated any of your key bindings, they may be different, but otherwise, these are going to be crucial ones for helping you be able to quickly navigate across your base. You can actually build rift gates anywhere on the map and without power. Build these all around the map so you can save time running around to and fro. But keep in mind that while they don't need power, they can be destroyed by enemies, so you may want to leave protection around them. This is a nice one I didn't realize until later on. Upgrading your ammo storage also improves the total amount of ammo your mech's guns can hold. Number 14. Power can be transferred from building to building if they're close enough, so you don't always have to build energy connectors in order to have energy spread throughout your base. Save often. Trust me, there is a potential save corrupt error that sometimes occurs when swapping between different colony outposts, and you do not want to have your entire map wiped like I almost did. You can actually equip multiple of the same upgrades and they all stack. This is especially useful for the maintenance tools upgrade. These give increasing discounts on building costs as you make higher quality versions of the upgrade. These can go up to 64% off everything you build if you make the highest quality versions of them and have all of your upgrade slots filled with them. When building flooring, you can click the middle mouse button multiple times to make the area you're building larger, so you don't have to fill in tiny slots one by one over and over again. This one made me feel pretty dumb once I realized it. You can actually add new research to the queue and change things around from anywhere, not just the communication hubs. The same goes for making armor upgrades and weapons in the armory, and then swapping out anything you want to on your mech. All of this can be done from anywhere. Simply hit the escape key and your tabs will show you your different options. As you start to make better gear, you'll start to notice that they have mod slots. Don't forget to add mods to your gear as you get better weapons. They can always be equipped and unequipped, so don't feel bad using them on any weapon you can. And the final thing I wish I had known was that pipes holding the same liquid can actually be connected to as many buildings as you like. This goes for both the input and output of liquid materials in the later game. Alright guys, that's 20 things I wish I had known before I started playing the Riftbreaker. If this video helped you out at all, or you just want to see more content like this, feel free to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.